There we go. Hey everyone. I decided I was going to get on Monster Hunter today because that's what the channel was going to be in the first place. So, here we are, playing Monster Hunter. One of my favorite games of all time. Getting really hyped for Monster Hunter Double Cross. So, I figured I would hop online and make a room. And if you guys want to join, you can join, and if not, then, that's cool. Oops. It would help if I actually went into the right room. Alrighty. This time I'm gonna do it right. Online Hunter sub. Oops. You know what? Hang on just a tick. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to create a hub. Objective can be anything. Hunter rank can be anything. If you're brand new, if you're a veteran, please feel free to join. No passcode. Anybody can join for right now, at least until we get some people. Let's see, and while we wait, let's see. Right now I am wearing the Dread King set, which nets me high-grade earplugs, Weakness, Exploit, and Dread King Soul, which is a combination of Attack Up Large and Windproof High. Incredible set, like easily the best in the whole game, in my opinion. Others could say that some utility sets are better. No. It's all about this set. This set is the best one in the game. You can also gem in one more thing if you have the right talismans. I gave myself Fire Attack +1 in this set, but I could probably do better with a better talisman. And while we're waiting for people to show up, how about a Kechawacha? Everybody loves a Kechawacha. I'm sure somebody will join sooner or later. Until then. Oh, I almost forgot. Gotta do something real quick. And that's to display the hub ID. Otherwise, nobody can join. Oh. Am I in local wireless? That would be silly if I were. Oops. I think I was. Oh, God. That's mildly embarrassing. Okay. Now we've got the Hunter's Hub ID. Okay, good. Uh, 6146 9161 9161 4665. And there we go. Now I can go fight that Kechawacha. There we go. Hopefully we get some biters. That'd be nice. In the meantime, I will solo some monsters, just to get things moving right along. Kechawacha. One of my favorites, actually. I used to hate the Kechawacha. I used to think it was a dumb monster. And, I just really warmed up to it. It's a lot of fun to fight with a nimble weapon. Like Sword and Shield, which is what I'm doing right now. So, hopefully it's a fun fight. Oh, you know what? Go ahead and turn that off. There we go. Okay, much better. Nobody wants to sit and watch the HUD the whole time. I know it's over in this area over here. Area 4. Right? It's here, right? Usually is. Oh, I hear it. Where are you? There you are. You're not getting away from me. Okay, so this Sword and Shield set actually already has a little bit of affinity, I believe. But, I can boost that a little bit by adding this coating. And because I've got the earplugs, that roar didn't affect me at all. Probably gonna need a little bit of warming up. I haven't played Monster Hunter in a little while. That's okay. Whoa. Yeah, I love this monster. I kind of wish there were more like super nimble monsters like this. Not doing too great against it, but I'm not doing too bad either. Love the sound effect this sword makes. Hang on, let me see if I can... There we go, yeah. It makes like the stock whoosh of a fire sound, which is really perfect because the monster that this sword and shield and armor set comes from is the Dread King Rathalos, whose fire attacks are just absolutely devastating. So it's cool that all of his weapons represent that. Oh, did I not paintball you? Whoops. I'll just have to follow your shadow. Unless I can get you first. No, I don't even have any paintballs. That's totally cool. I don't need them. I know where you're going. Alrighty. Oh, you're just gonna hang out up there all day. Oh. Please excuse me for just a moment. Okay, sorry about that. Still good? Yeah, we're good. Alright. Of course, USPS had to drop a package off right then. Alright, back into the swing of things. Once again, if you'd like to join, please feel free to. Oh. Take a look at my health. I'm still doing okay. Ah. Damn you. Caught me. Alright. Oh, that was a good hit. So, little history on the Kechawacha. Its first appearance was in Monster Hunter 4, which was released in Japan. As a Japan exclusive at first. Actually, entirely a Japan exclusive. It wasn't until Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate that we actually saw this game, which is like a remastered version of the game with hard mode included. So we didn't actually see this monster until Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. And originally, it was supposed to be like a really low tier monster. You fight it really early, and it made very basic water weapons and armor for you. And yeah, now in Monster Hunter Generations, it came back, and it's a high rank only, online only monster. Very peculiar. Not quite sure why, but it's a really refreshing monster to fight, and it perfectly encapsulated everything that Capcom wanted to add with this game, with the like climbing around and jumping and grabbing onto things. Like that's all stuff that the Kechawacha does really well, and it just kind of like I don't know, it put you in the right mindset for the changes that happened in Monster Hunter 4. Because until that point, Monster Hunter was a very uh, simple game, I guess. Like, the combat was challenging, but simple. Like, you know, you had your attacks, and you had to memorize their patterns and whatnot so that you could, you know, do the most damage that you could. But, oh, wow, you're already dead. Yeah, I really gave it to him there. But in Monster Hunter 3, they introduced swimming, which brought with it like 3D hunting. You could hunt in any direction, up, down, left, right, X, Y, Z, and it was actually really cool, but it wasn't received very well because a lot of the monsters were a lot faster than you were, and it was kind of cumbersome to fight in the water. So a lot of people hated it. But Capcom wanted to keep with that idea of 3D hunting. So they introduced jumping, climbing, and mounting. And that just kind of opened up Monster Hunter. And since then, they've been making all of these really great quality of life changes, like the styles and hunter arts and a group participation in mounts. And it just feels like ever since Monster Hunter 3, Monster Hunter has exploded into this like amazing, perfectly balanced franchise. And not enough people give Monster Hunter 3 that credit. I think Monster Hunter 3 is a fan favorite for a lot, like a cult favorite. But it at the same time, all anybody remembers about that game was that excuse me, was that it had swimming. And so a lot I don't know. Monster Hunter 3 is probably my favorite. I mean, it was my first Monster Hunter. And to be perfectly honest, I hated the game when I first played it. I hated it a lot. Kotet Hara, thank you for joining. I don't know if this is you in the Hunter's Hub, but if it is not, please feel free to join. Would love to have you hunt alongside us. Back to what I was saying though, I didn't like Monster Hunter at all when I first played it. I thought it was really slow and combat was cumbersome. I couldn't figure out the timing, but I stuck with it. And slowly but surely, I began to see like the rhythm, like it clicked in my mind, and I could start to see monsters' patterns. It started with the Raytheon, and the Raytheon's a very special training monster to me, and I'll get into that later. But uh, until I fought the Raytheon, I just thought that all the monsters were just like charge heavy, biting annoyances that you were supposed to whack on until they were dead. And then it wasn't until I fought the Raytheon that I was like, oh my god, it has patterns and it has tells, and I can avoid them and use that to my advantage to output higher DPS, and it it just opened the world up for me. And ever since then, Monster Hunter has been like one of my favorite franchises of all time. Um, and here I am now, several years later, streaming it on a 3DS that I bought specifically to be able to stream Monster Hunter. Let's see. I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna go with um, heavy bowgun. Anyway, back to what I was talking about earlier. Um, Raytheon is a very special training monster for me because even once you know all of its tells, it's still uh, what's the word for it? It's still challenging. Like Kechawacha isn't very challenging. It can be, I guess, if you let your guard down, but it's never going to really challenge you. Raytheon, it has the poison, it has the fire. You've got to watch out for that. So you can't really just let your guard down and let it have its way with you. You know what I mean? So, let's see. What is this quest? Snow Baron 2 capture. Ooh! Very nifty. Really a shame I switched to this armor set. But, let me just... Oh boy, I hope I have the ammo for this. I sure hope I do. Okay. Turvy Tofat, welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy your time here. But yeah, Raytheon is one of those monsters that it has many facets, I guess. It's got aerial combat, it's got the poison, it's got fire, it's got what is essentially a super. With its tail swipe. And I guess I'll capture it. Sure. Sorry, I will I will join the hunt in just a second. Of course I'm getting phone calls and texts all over the place right now. Okay, sorry about that. Here we go. Now, Turvy Tofat says, I am Weirdo68 in the hub. Very good. I'm glad that you're here with us. Oh, Turvy Top Hat. You know, actually, that's totally fine. That's just me being an idiot, to be perfectly honest. I didn't see a capital for the H, so I just assumed it was all one word. Don't worry, my friend. Like I have had that problem with usernames my entire life. My typical username is Nardist. The first letter of my name, Nate, and artist. And nobody has ever been able to call me the correct thing. You would think it would be really simple. I get called N artist. My username at first was I am the Nardist, so I got a bunch of I am the Nardist. Whatever that means. I am then artist. So please don't worry about it. Anyway, this is one of my favorite heavy bowgun sets. Heavy bowgun is so good in this game. Incredibly good. In Monster Hunter 4, it was a little bit, what's the word for it? Not bad. It was, you had to have one of 3 very specific bowguns and sets to be able to utilize it to its fullest. And I don't feel like it's that way in this game. This is the set that I like the most, but, oh, you got me. What's my health looking like? I'm okay. Oh, fell into the snowball. Very good. Whoa. What was I saying? The heavy bowguns in Monster Hunter 4 were okay, but you had to have the what was it called? The Gravios Giga Cannon was one of the ones you had to have. There was also the Fatalis Cannon. I can't remember what it's called. Wow. Really great job, guys. You are doing amazing. Can't speak the same for myself right now, but yeah. Guns blazing. Ooh, nice. But in this game, I feel like Heavy Bowgun just like the utility exploded with this weapon. Like being able to play with Aerial or um, Adept style. I'm so used to calling it Bushido. Being able to play with Bushido just made the weapon absolutely godlike. One of the biggest problems with the Heavy Bowgun. One of the biggest problems with the Heavy Bowgun is that you cannot move like at all. Ah, damn. And everything changed with this game, being able to dodge through attacks. It was to the point where Heavy Bowgun was pretty much unusable because every monster was fast and you were not. As for your username, Top Hat, unfortunately I don't know of a way to change it. I know there is a way to change the capitalization of your username, but I can't remember if that's YouTube or uh, Twitch. But if I do find out, I will be sure to let you know. Ooh, damn, this one is a real contender. Whoa. There we go. I like this one. This one's way stronger than the first one we fought. Gonna get out of the way here. So the set that I'm wearing right now is the Grimclaw Tigrex armor set. Whoa. And it gives me high grade earplugs. Ooh, nice hit, Akara. It gives you high grade earplugs, hunger, and I think part breaker. I could be wrong. It's been so long since I've checked this armor set, but yeah, just a nice utility armor set, especially for Heavy Bowgun. Being able to not have to dodge roll every single time there's a roar is really nice. Let's see. This guy's being a pain in the butt. Oh, thank God. It's just Popo. Somehow I walked into the room and I saw the Popo and they're like all the same color as the Snow Baron. And wait a minute, what is this? Capture this guy? Yeah, we have to capture him. Is he limping? I can't tell. I don't want to kill him. I don't know if you guys brought extra traps, but I did, so just gonna go ahead and give it a shot. I always bring extra traps. No need to worry. Oh. Oh, damn. Nope. Okay, he's not ready yet. That's okay. Don't worry about it. I still have 8 trank shots and 3 trank balls, so it's all gravy. I also have 2 more traps left, so nothing to fear. Spend so much time flailing around. Thank you very much, Black Souls. Black Souls says that it gives you speed eating, high grade earplugs, part breaker, normal up for Gunner, and oh my god, we're all iced. Oh, this is bad. Alright, time to get behind him. Alright. Nope. But yeah, as you can see, I'm just taking plenty of damage. I'm fine. Oh, no. Ah, don't worry about it, Akara. I've got plenty of traps. It's all good. Yeah, nothing to worry about. Scorbadu says hi. Hey! Thank you for joining. Hope you enjoy your time here. Same for Blade Master, just crit draw instead of normal up. Thank you very much. I'm awful at remembering sets, to be honest. I labor for hours. I research them on Kiraniko and the wiki, and then I make them, and then I put them away, and I forget all about them. I have so many different, like, ooh, this will be a cool utility set. And then I make it, and then I never use it. And like Poison Queen Raytheon, I have both the Blade Master and Gunner set to 10. I am just dying all over the place here. I am not being a very good streamer. Spending too much time talking and looking at the chat and not paying attention to the hunt. But the Hunter art that I'm using right now is Guns Blazing. And while I only have level 2, it's phenomenal. Like, it's just another way that they've... Oh! It's ready for capture. Let's see if we can get it to go back into that trap from earlier. Guns Blazing allows you to use any ammo as if there were no recoil, and quick reloads, which is super nice. Ooh, I have like no stamina. Did I? My hot drink probably ran out. I just didn't bother to pay attention. Anyway. Very nice, guys. Ooh. That was awesome. Okay, I need to plug in this 3DS because if I don't, it's going to die. Where is my plug? Ah, here we go. Excuse me for a second. Alright. So I am okay with farming the Lagombi, but let's try to make sure that everybody gets a turn to post. So if you've already posted, please let somebody else post. I'm not gonna keep too close to tabs on it, but you know, just as a rule of thumb, be nice. So yeah, if you're sitting at home watching and you would like to join, please feel free to join. The hub ID is right there on screen. We have a full room right now, but hopefully we can rotate you in later. Kotet Hara, don't worry. I would be happy to farm that with you sometime. Go ahead and send me a friend request, and if you are ever going to farm that again and you need somebody and I'm online, shoot me a message, man. I will be very happy to do that. I love the deviant monsters in this. I'm gonna go ahead and switch up because that was not the best. That was not the best demonstration of my gunning skills. I'm actually pretty good with heavy bowgun. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but there we go. Oops. I accidentally said no to the friend request. I'm so sorry. Uh, I don't know who that was, but I'm gonna uh send friend requests to everybody that way. There we go. That should correct that. Okay. There we go. Great. Scarbadio, I totally know what you're talking about. I used to do the same thing in Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, and truth be told, I'm actually one of those people who prefers um, fashion over utility. So I would go around. I love the Nibble Snarf set. The G rank Nibble Snarf set from 3U is so good. It looks great. Um, feel free to post, guys. Anybody can post anything they'd like. Oh, new DLC. Today is the first Friday of the month. Yeah. I don't know what it is. I was pretty much satisfied once they released Gold Raytheon and Silver Rathalos. That was the only thing I really wanted. But I will have to check that out. Thank you for reminding me. But back to what I was saying, yeah, like in Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, that's pretty much what you had to do. Like once you reached G rank, it was all about getting like Raging Bragadios, uh, Molten Tigrex, Fatalis, Delamador, all those guys. Harbinger of Death, what is this? Oh, Narcarcos. That's totally fine. This weapon is meaningless against it. So I'm gonna go change. What is he weak to? Dragon? Yeah, he hates dragon. Do I have a dragon weapon? You know what? I'll just go with this. Oh, that's right. Yeah, unfortunately, we're gonna have to do HR5 and below quests. No, that's okay. We can do an HR5 quest if anybody has one. I don't think anybody else is trying to rotate in just yet. If you are, if you're hoping to rotate in, uh, point it out in the chat below, and we'll try to work something out. Nargacuga, very good choice. Love that one. Love Nargacuga. Nargacuga is another one of those monsters that's kind of like Raytheon in that, um, great for training. Did I eat? Feeling like I didn't eat. Okay. Very good point. It also unlocks Silverwind. Nargacuga Throwdown. I love this monster so much. Light Bowgun wrecks it. It's great. Somehow I found Light Bowgun kind of lacking in this game. I will absolutely aim for the wings, Top Hat. It's one-shot move? I know that they were really fearsome in 3U, like the Lucent Nargacuga, could pretty much one-shot you with its tail swipe, or like backflip or whatever. But yeah, it's not really as dangerous in that regard in this game. The Silver Wind is more about wearing you down with lots of sharp attacks, kind of like Seregios. All right, I'm gonna do my best to actually adept dodge through these attacks and not just take them because I know I can. That's one of the things I don't really like about Monster Hunter Generations, unfortunately, is because there's no G rank, and these deviant weapons and armor sets are like the equivalent of fighting a G rank monster. When you go back to fight the majority of the monsters in the game at high rank, uh, you just kind of feel a little too overpowered, and there's less incentive to play strategically when you can just power through. Come on, go for the mount. Yeah! Oh, really? I did not know that about it. In Freedom Unite, Scribati was saying that the backflip was a one-shot. I did not know that. In Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, uh, I played that much, much later, and the only way to play online with people was to use this like LAN hosting thing on PlayStation 3, and the only people you could get online with were these god tier people who like hacked their game for all the crazy armor sets and had palicos that would insta one shot all monsters. So unfortunately, that game I got most of my my armor non single player armor that way. Because I would go online and be like, "Oh, we're gonna fight Nargacuga," and they would one shot the Narga. I'm like, "Well, I got free Narga parts." Needless to say, I did not play that game very much. Yeah, it's not much fun playing this game when you can one-shot every monster. This is probably gonna suck. There we go. But yeah, back to Freedom Unite. It was actually my first ever portable Monster Hunter, which was kind of special for me. I had bought a PSP Go, much to the anger and disgust of my friends and family. And which way are we going? Oh, I'm the only one here. I need to pick it up. Um, but I bought the PSP Go, and on PlayStation 3 you can download PSP games. So I got uh, Monster Hunter Freedom Unite on PSP, and that was that. And not too long after that, Monster Hunter 3U came out. Did we get both? Did we get? Oh, doesn't look like we broke this wing. Darn. Sorry, it doesn't look like we got both wings, but we can always try again. Maybe I'll bring Bogun. Um, but yeah, I'm new to the series. I did some for you, but then quickly stopped. Then started back in Gen. So never done G rank. G rank is basically like Dark Souls mode. Like all the monsters are really hard and unfair, and uh, eh, a little bit unfair. They're really hard. G rank is basically just like I've beaten everything. I need something really hard to smash my head up against a couple times. The big thing about games with G rank is that they also get subspecies monsters, so like Pink Raytheon and Azure Rathalos. So that's something that this game is lacking, unfortunately. But I feel like the Deviant monsters really make up for that. Unite was it was a very thematic Monster Hunter, I feel, and so I have very fond memories of it. Yeah, Poke Village is probably got one of my favorite layouts and themes. I stopped in for you when Red Kezu became this. Oh my god, Red Kezu! Don't even get me started. Like, oh my god, every every armor set, I swear to God, had some point where you needed uh what were they called? They were like Kezu special cuts or something, premium cuts, and you had to kill the Kezu and break like all of its parts to stand even the slightest chance of getting one. It was like a insanely small drop, like 4% or some stupid thing. And at least like 5 sets that I had made needed the special cuts. So I was fighting Red Kezu all the time. Red Kezu is just a miserable monster to fight. Do I have a good? I suppose this is fine. Um, um, Monster Hunter Generations doesn't have a farm. I don't know if you mean that literally or if you mean it doesn't have the like farming. Uh, basically it's a multiplier. You go and talk to one of your cats. But yeah. I found that when I wanted a part, I never got it. But if I didn't want the part, all the rare stuff came to me. That is called a desire sensor. It is a very real thing that exists in Monster Hunter lore. And if you speak to any of your fellow hunters about the desire sensor, they will know exactly what you mean. The Panda 805, welcome to the Hunter's Hub. Oh, I get what you mean now. Yeah, that was actually really fun. The Monster Hunter Freedom Unite farm and like bug catching and things like that are a lot of fun, and I kind of wish they would come back. They brought back something similar in Monster Hunter 3 Portable, which was Japan exclusive. Uh, but that was kind of hard to manage with because I can't read kanji yet. So I can read hiragana and katakana, just not kanji yet. So let's see if we can't break those wings this time. Ooh, you know what? Okay, I do have the. Ooh, here we go. Hello, Shauna. Kanji is pain. There's like 3,000 of those suckers, or maybe more. I don't know. I picked up hiragana and katakana. Uh, a little while ago so that I would be able to play this game when it came out in Japan. And I picked it up, and lo and behold, here I am learning Japanese. All thanks to this game, actually. Is it just me, or does Amatsu seem too easy? Um, Amatsu is really easy until it does its tornado attack. Then it becomes the scrub killer. Every single time I go into a room with people who have never fought it or are lackadaisical hunters, they all wipe right away. And that's not to say that if you've ever wiped to it before that you're a scrub. That's not true at all, because I don't consider myself a scrub, and I've wiped to it several times. But like, I go into rooms with lazy hunters who do not give a crap, and they die so fast, so fast to that. But yeah, Amatsu is a pretty easy fight. It's more of a set piece than a fight, to be honest. All right. God, this is a gorgeous game. I would love to see this game upscaled. Like, if they announce that Monster Hunter Double Cross is coming to the Switch, I'll die. That'll be the end of my life. I'll have to buy an English and Japanese Switch. That is if it's region locked. There are rumors saying that it's not region locked. Let's get these wings, folks. Break these wings. Yeah, Monster Hunter Double Cross is coming to the Nintendo 3DS, but I would love if they announced for the Switch. Of course, I want all games to be on the Switch. I adore the concept of that console. And tomorrow, me and my friends are going to be talking on a podcast about our predictions for that, because this Thursday, the 12th, they're going to be holding a Nintendo Direct talking about the untouched features of the Switch, price point, release date, all that stuff. Alright, we got the one wing broken, we gotta make sure we get both. So focus on the left wing now. Oh, is it broken already? Excellent! Great. Monster Hunter Double Cross? I don't know, man. Like, I would love to know whether or not it's coming out in the West. That was my fear with Generations, because it was like a celebration of Monster Hunter. There were some doubts as to whether or not it was ever going to come to the West. Um, Same for Double Cross. Like, I'd like to believe that because the groundwork is all there, they'll just bring it to the West. But that's neither here nor there. I'd like to believe that Monster Hunter Cross Generations and For You sold well enough that um, we'd be able to prove that we want it here. I am so sorry. I did not realize we were trying to capture it. That is my fault. I'm so sorry. Oh god. Oh god. That bomb. That bomb, though. No! Who else is excited for Prowlers getting, like, a ferocious mode and hunter arts and styles? That looks cool. That looks super cool. I love playing as a Prowler in this. And unfortunately, it's just a little dry. Like, there's not a lot of variety. beyond like playing as a physical or a boomerang cat. Okay, I would say we have time for one more hunt before my food arrives. No cut wings. Ah, man. It's that desire sensor, man. Like, as soon as you want something, you will never ever have it. That is just the way it is. There was a time where I was fighting, I was two-manning a Devil Ho G rank with my friend. Okay, Top Hat, thank you so much for joining us. It was great to have you. You were a great hunter. I hope you join us again sometime. Um, two-manning a Devil Ho, and it does its sweep and grabs me. And when monster starts to eat you, uh, sorry, my alert actually scared me a little bit. Thank you for joining the Hunters Hub. Um, God, what was I even saying anymore? When we were fighting the Devil Ho, it grabbed me and started eating me, and when it eats you, it drops a shiny, and that shiny was a Devil Ho gem. The Devil Ho gem I was there to get, and my friend picked up the Devil Ho gem off of me being eaten, and I did not ever get a Devil Ho gem again. That was in Monster Hunter 3U. Let's see. What's this quest? Capture a Snow Baron. Excellent. This will unfortunately be the last one for this stream, but I plan on doing more streams. Maybe even tonight. Uh, you can follow me on Twitter at Nate_Donahue, DONAHUE, and you'll be able to get updates on when I'm going to go live. Or, of course, you can follow me here on Twitch or on YouTube, and you'll get notifications there. I'm gonna go Fire Lord set. Over 100 Savage Joe hides. Wow. That's dedication. I love that set, by the way. The Strider Ryu set. It's so cool. Alright. Okay. That's the set I want. That's that. Let me just make sure I've got all my traps. Dog, thank you for joining the Hunter's Hub. I hope you enjoy your time here. Unfortunately, I'm going to be ending soon, but if you ever want to hunt with us, please feel free to join. Love to have you. I'm going to go ahead and put these away. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Need that, and I need this. And I need these. And now I'm ready. Oh, it's Dawn. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I looked up at my screen real quick and caught your name just as it went away. So I apologize for missaying your name. Give me one moment. Okay. Let's take these guys down. Oh, Ethan, I'm so sorry. We've already left, buddy. Hopefully after I've left, you guys will still hunt together. But, yeah, yeah, unfortunately, this is my last hunt for right now. I want to do more. I want to do more tonight, and possibly over the course of the weekend. Zondon says, afraid I won't be joining you guys as I'm still an HR3 boy. Thanks anyway. We've got somebody here who's HR5, and we've been doing HR5 quests. Please, like, no matter what your hunter rank, I will hunt with you. Jump into the lobby, send me a friend request, and I'll hunt with you even when I'm not streaming. You know? Like, I love this game, and I do not mind grinding at lower hunter ranks. So please, do not feel afraid. Shyness is a hunter's death. Hell, I'll help you grind out a set. Ooh. Okay, so we only have to capture one of these guys. Nice. But yeah, I hope anybody that's watching this walks away with that message of like you shouldn't be ashamed to join a hunter room if you see other people that are like a higher hunter rank or have better stuff than you. That's what this game is. That's literally what this game is just growing stronger. And if you'd like help from others to do that, then that's another part of this game that's so great. Hang on, I'm gonna just for laughs. Ah! All right. Well, that worked beautifully. Like, cannot believe it worked that well. I knew he was gonna charge us the second that we started wailing on him after he fell down from the mount. So, oh, this is gorgeous. Look, Ma, no hands. I had such a hard time. Going back to what I was talking about earlier, I had such a hard time, uh, like convincing myself when I was playing this game in Japanese that people would be willing to help me, especially considering like I didn't speak fluent Japanese. Uh, oh, but no, I got online and people were immediately bending over backwards to help me. It was incredible. In Japan, when you're playing this game, there's this little ritual of saying "yoroshiku" right before each and every hunt, which just kind of means like thanks in advance or like I'm looking forward to working with you. Um, and it's just fun. Like the camaraderie is really great, and that's something that I'm very glad carried over to the English version. There's just a lot of really kind hunters out there who are willing to spend hours helping you achieve your goals. And so, I don't know, like, pay it forward. Like, I try to emulate that in my playstyle. Like, when I see somebody who's in need of help, I help them. Or at least I try to. Might as well get my carves while I can. Oh, ran out of stamina. Hang on. Oh, this is probably gonna suck. Wow, lucky. Sorry, Shauna. Whoa. Let's try to lure him out. That worked. Love that roar. So cool. This guy's way more intimidating than a regular Lagombi. Ah, rolled too soon. Ah. Ice Blight is the worst. Okay, let's get it out of there. Ah. Ah, no. Alright, getting my butt handed to me. Gotta pick up the pace. Ooh, thanks. That's perfect. That's exactly what I needed. Ah, trap time. Uh-oh. That didn't work. Man, I am just flubbing all over the place. Thank God you guys had my back. Oh man, that was embarrassing, so I'm sorry. Oh man, that was a ton of fun. Oh, wow. So I'm going to go ahead and post the Hunter's Hub ID in the chat here, so that if anybody still watching this would like to join and hunt with you guys, they can. Unfortunately, like I said, this was my last hunt for right now. I'm going to be back, though, tonight, more than likely, but definitely tomorrow. We're going to be streaming our podcast on this channel. So if you guys want to hear more news on the Nintendo Switch, Monster Hunter Double Cross, all those cool things that are going to be happening in 2017, please be sure to check out the channel here on YouTube and Twitch. And if you'd like to hunt some more, Please be sure to follow and check me out on Twitter. I'm at Nate_Donahue. That's DONAHUE. You can get your updates there. And yeah, it was a blast hunting with you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you all take care, and I hope I see you again. See ya.